Good morning. Yes, 333. That's 9. That's a completion. And that's what many of us are looking for, to this drama that's been going on for all of our life, this time, and many lives previously in our history. We want completion. The title that I've selected for today's little chat is Liberation of Humanity and Planet Earth. And the blurb that I wrote that triggered that title goes like this. Not everything that claims to come from high sources, like Saint Germaine or other ascended masters, is a liberating message. Those that portray liberation as going into some other dimension through death or some airy-fairy ascension process may very well be nothing more than nice-sounding platitudes to lull you back to sleep. In fact, one such message sent to me by a good friend is by a channeler named Aruna. If this message purportedly from Saint Germaine is true, the plan to liberate humanity and planet Earth is doomed to failure, and the criminal cabal will win this cosmic chess game. If that's true, everything I've lived for will have been in vain. Let me say that, turn around here a little bit. Let me say that I've been up for a long time. I put on an interview last night on my computer with that guy that runs that foundation in Belgium that I mentioned yesterday. I don't remember the name of it right now, but it was really boring and I fell asleep. And that was probably sometime between 8:30 and 9 o'clock. And I woke up at 10 minutes to 1 and have not been able to get back to sleep. No, 10 minutes. Yeah, 10 minutes to 1, 12:50. Yeah, I was thinking it was to 12, but no, it was to 1. And I, as I said, couldn't get back to sleep. So I spent some time in the meditation room and looked at some emails. And one of the emails was this Bring It On channel message posted on September 4th from, as I said, Aruna. And she has sent me more of these channel messages from Saint Germaine, and I don't resonate with them at all. They are, as I said in the blurb, they talk about ascension as some process that takes us out of this world and doesn't do anything to change the world. My whole purpose for being, from the time I was a kid, has been to bring real change to the world and to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth, not in some other dimension, not out there somewhere, but right here. Now I know there's talk about earth splitting and going into a positive earth and a negative earth. Well, I don't know how it's going to happen, but I don't see that as a solution. I don't see letting the Illuminati and the dark cabal win the chess game anywhere in the cosmos as being for the good of anyone or anything. In fact, I had some pretty animated words with my Heavenly Father in the meditation room this morning. I came because I so loved the world that I wanted to see it redeemed from the corruption and the lies and the system where people are constantly victimized by other people. And this is a victimization planet. There are victimizers and victims. And that's the chess game. Is that what life is about? God, I hope not. I mean, I sincerely hope not. But you listen to this Aruna character, and I don't know who he or she is. I have no clue. I know I don't resonate with the channeled messages that claim to come from Saint Germaine through this person. I don't resonate at all. I haven't in many other messages that my friend has sent me. And how they resonate with her, I'm not even sure of that myself. Because it talks about acquiescence. Don't resist. If you resist, you're going to get killed. That's basically the message. If you resist, you lose. And my whole message has long been, if you don't resist and wake up, you lose. So we have diametrically opposed messages. Diametrically opposed. I don't believe in acquiescing and giving in to the powers that would like to control the entire planet and all of its resources and all of its people. And those that see people as nothing more than resources to serve them. And their selfish, egoistic, demented, insane, psychopathic plan to take charge of the entire world for their exclusive benefit. That's the game that's been going on planet Earth. And you need to be aware that that is the game that's been going on. And it's in its final stages. Either the elite are going to win this game, or the powers of light are going to win this game. And by the elite, I mean the people that are the dark cabal, the people that are the international bankers, the people that have controlled religion and politics and corporations, that have made everything on the planet. Every living thing is a corporation, if it has any ability to reason at all, including all the human beings, are nothing more than little corporations to be controlled by the big corporation known as government. Let me read I'll just summarize what this channeled message says. It basically says that Europe and America, both North and South America, are all under the control of the elite, of the cabal. And Russia is on the brink of control or demise. I'm reading that. As they have many legs deep into the world of finance, they will be completely dancing with the controllers' next decision to collapse the world economy, because Russia can then take down their capitalist neighbors without making a cash investment to do so. And I mean, it goes on in that vein and ends with, trials and confinement are not their goal. Chaos and murder of humans to deplete the growth of managed societies will be the delight of their machine guns. Give them no cause. Be aware and await their non-denied actions with no distress. Don't be distressed when you see their plan being manifested. Happy hearts can accept their entire game and give them no dissent. Why? To ascend as ascension, not self-destruction, was your chosen destiny. If you want to be destroyed by them, go ahead, but call to I am as they attack. You won't be granted any dispensation for the body, but ascension can be the drama that they don't get to control. That is such a fatalistic message, such a damned message, that it just irritates me to no end. That this is claiming to come from Saint Germaine. That this person dares to put out such bullshit in the name of an ascended master that has long worked on this planet for our liberation and for the liberation of humanity, that helped influence the writing of the Declaration of Independence and the Constitution for the United States of America, that granted rights, that I shouldn't say granted, I should say recognized rights that had already been granted by our Creator. And liberation is the whole end game. Not domination, but liberation. And you don't liberate yourself by acquiescing to the powers that be. Now, granted, there can be some small level compromises in the game, and maybe there has to be. I compromised when I got the driver's license again. I was willing to do that right at the very beginning when the old one was expiring. But when they didn't renew it and they sent it back to me with my check, I chose not to. But it's not a fight I want to be involved in, because it doesn't matter as long as I can preserve my rights. And I've made my point. My point is my rights are unalienable, unalienable. My rights are guaranteed. And I'm going to stand in that truth. And those that resist truth need to have their resistance of truth come back on them. Those that delight in hurting and imprisoning and causing pain to others need to have divine justice visited upon them and experience that which they are wishing for others. I wish that for no one. Hear me. I do not wish anyone to go through punishment or pain or alienation. But for those that choose to do that to others, the boomerang must come back. Otherwise, there is no divine justice. And the earth and the physical world is worth saving. I believe that with all of my heart. That is to me the Christian message. For God so loved the world that he gave his only Son, that whoever believes and lives in him, in the Son, which is, some say, the feminine aspect of God, or the created aspect. It's the material aspect of God. Believe in that and you will be saved. It is a liberation message. And Christianity is a liberation religion that has, over the past centuries, been hijacked and turned into a religion of acquiescence to a state power that is a beast. Now, the beast has awakened us. It's evident that we have been controlled to anybody that takes a look at it. It's evident. But we do not win this game by being silent, by acquiescing, by just always doing what they want us to do. We must stand in our own power, our own truth, and our own authority. We must take back our sovereignty. It's ours. It's our birthright by God-given nature and decree. It is the way it's supposed to be. And the bankers and the financial system and the political games and the corporate games must come to an end. They must end in order for peace to be established on this planet. In order for the liberation of humanity and planet Earth, it must happen that the boomerang comes back upon those that have tried to control everybody else and steal everyone else's resources. It must happen that way. How it's going to happen, I don't claim to have the answer. But that's what I'm here for. That's what I've worked my whole life for. That's why I do these daily videos. The ultimate purpose is not just to free me, it's to free all of us. Because I so love the world that I gave my life to come here. My parents gave me to God before I was even conceived. When they were first getting married and planning to have a family, they promised their firstborn child to God. I'm that one. And I've always known it since I was a little kid. I came here to liberate planet Earth and to liberate humanity and to establish the kingdom of heaven on earth. And I've gone through all that I've gone through, all that I've experienced has been building toward this liberation. And I'm telling you, folks, I'm pleading with you, don't listen to these messages that tell you that you're not supposed to stand up for the truth. Don't listen to them. They are false messages. and they will say of mine that it's a false message. What resonates with you? Do you honestly believe that by acquiescing to these criminal powers, that that's going to win liberation for your brothers and sisters and for yourself? Do you honestly believe that? Without standing up for the truth, do you honestly believe that you're going to establish peace on earth? I don't believe it. If you want to believe it, go on in your airy-fairy wonderland. But that's not where I want to live. That's not where I want to live. I want to love everybody, and to the best of my ability, I do love everybody. I serve all creation, and all creation serves me. It's one of my most repeated affirmations. I serve all creation, and all creation serves me. I am love. I am a son of God. I am a priest forever after the order of Melchizedek. And I don't buy in to this escape plan of going into a different dimension and leaving the dimension that we've been living in behind unredeemed and unliberated. It's not why I came. It's not why I was sent. I leave you with these thoughts to go into your own heart and meditate and ask what Spirit is saying to you. Trust the Holy Spirit to guide you into all truth. For truly, that's what's happening in the liberation of humanity and planet Earth. Namaste.